God.
All right, take it away, DM.
All right. So let me grab my notebook here. All right. Steve, you weren't with us last week, were you? Or was that the week before?
He
that you
was.
weren't
It
here?
was the week before.
Okay, I'm making sure. I have trouble sometimes keeping track of when people are absent and when they're not. Stay, Pin.
No, he was here for the betrothal.
Yep. Well, the engagement.
Everything that happened last time.
Everything that
All right. So, do you guys want me to read the previously on, or do you guys remember what happened last week?
You can remind us.
Yeah, let's get a recap.
Remind us.
All right. So at the start of our long rest, Saroosh started to meditate, and he began to levitate as his eyes going purely white. This catches the attention of the group, and many begin to panic as Saroosh begins to speak in primordial. So only Constance really can understand what he's saying. Able to half of the conversation, it appears that Saroosh might be in trouble. Q-Tip then contacts his own patron because he thinks that Saroosh is in trouble. Upon learning that his patron knows that Saroosh was speaking to his own patron and was not in danger, Q decides to ask for the courage to confess his love to Belle. Oriella, his patron, grants him the spell Heroism to bestow bravery upon himself. So Q comes out of his trance to see that Saroosh has also come out of his trance as well. Q goes to Belle, who has become quite distraught over her friend's trances and is crying in a tent, and then proceeds to profess his undying love, giving her a ring of summoning that summons hummingbirds and asks her to marry him. She agrees, and they share their very first kiss. The rest of the group overhears this and begins decorating the camp all around the tent. As Q and Belle come out to properly announce their engagement, suddenly, all around them, the wildlife is abuzz. Then suddenly, a strange hedge appears near the fire. They extend their hand to offer a yellow rose and called Belle their daughter. Constance and Belle almost immediately recognize this hedge to be Henwin, the god of nature. Henwin reveals that Belle was grown from nature and is Henwin's gift to the world. Henwin knew that trouble was coming to Humblewood, and so they created Belle, knowing that she was born of nature. She would do whatever it took to make sure that nature was protected. Henwin bestowed upon Belle the amulet of the sun and then vanished. Later, Q would hear a whisper in his ear from the deity and was gifted the belt of the sands and told to protect Belle. After their rest, the group returned to the avium. A young scribe approaches them and summons Q to the library as Mordain claims to have information on the Great Calamity. Q goes with the scribe while the rest of the group goes on to meet the wizard that they had tried to help with the fire sprite. And that is where we left off last game, with Q going off with the scribe to the library and the rest of you guys going to talk to the wizard.
Q will, before he goes off and says bye to Belle, he'll also let Belle know that she can pick up his gift for him.
Yep.
All right. So we'll pick up in the ring of summon, or the summoning room, where I need to get back over here because you guys are on the same page. There we go. Where you guys meet up with the wizard. Now the wizard, standing in front of his door, still looks standing in front of his door now, as he heard you guys coming up the stairs. He comes out and says, "You got rid of them. Did you get rid of him? You guys chased after him, right? It's gone?"
Yeah, it's totally gone. We totally got rid of it. So
maybe we could say that in a more convincing manner. Yeah, it's gone. We did it. Everything that comes out of Randy's mouth sounds like a deception.
It's just Randy.
I haven't even rolled yet.
Randy just has that. Like I said, the accent is very, like sarcastic accent. It's beautiful. I love it. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't.
So the wizard then invites them further into the tower, and back over to like a storage area. On your map, you'll see over here toward the left hand corner. There looks to be like a little storage area next to a bedroom. He's going to take you guys into there and say, there are a number of magic items here. You guys are free to look around and see what you might like. And we have already pre-agreed on items that you guys got. Let me come back over here to my
those are the ones we rolled
page to see. Yes, those are the ones you rolled for.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
Okay, so Saroosh got the Cape of Montebank. Belle got the Horn of the Wild. Constance got Lolf's Gravedigger. Macaw got the Symbol of Divine Favor. And I'm trying to remember the name of the item. I didn't write it down that Adam got.
The Warlock
Adam,
ring.
do you remember the name of the item?
Yeah, that's that
Yes,
Warlock's
that's right. Okay.
ring.
Ring of the Warlock. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're gonna run out of fingers.
Yeah, I just need 2.
Okay. And Randy got the Robe of Useful Things.
However, Randy pickpocketed that, so actually in this moment of handing out rewards,
No, he pickpocketed.
he has got nothing.
He pickpocketed. No. Hold on. No. He pickpocketed the Ring of Elemental Command.
Yeah. And so he will end up with that Robe of Useful Things that.
And so you were gifted.
Right.
You were gifted the Robe of Useful Things.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot.
Can Randy wear the Robe of Useful Things with all of the other things?
Randy's got to make some choices.
Okay.
Randy does have to make some choices.
Like, I don't know, a crazy person. Just 18.
But it does not
there is
require attunement.
Yeah, the Robe of Useful Things does not require attunement.
Oh, perfect. Then yeah.
Really, you don't look.
That was my first question.
Rough.
Like
Yeah.
Ray asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, yeah. Then I already had to give up one poncho because of this. And then she said, oh, but you don't need attunement for it. And it's like, give it.
Give it to me now.
Okay, fair enough. I just
Yeah, dope.
Give. So those are the items that you guys got from the wizard. You guys are digging around in the storage room, I'm guessing for maybe around 20-30 minutes or so. Belle, you can locate the Ring of the Warlock and note that that Q would love this ring, so that Q-Tip gets his ring.
And I'm taking the ring and hiding it very, deep in my bag so that it doesn't disappear, because rings seem to be disappearing a lot around here.
Hide it in your bosom. Randy won't go in there.
You better not.
We'll kill him.
Oh my God, Q would flip his lid.
He would lose his shit. Yeah.
Perfectly safe spot for his gift.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so you guys are digging around for about half an hour. Q-Tip has not yet returned from his meeting with Mordain. So as you guys are leaving the wizard, he is bowing and thanking you profusely for getting rid of the fire specter and the demons that were haunting his little tower. What do you guys want to do after you guys are leaving his tower? Do you guys want to head back to the Great Hall, or do you guys want to head to the library to meet up with Q, or what do you want to do?
Belle wants to meet with Q.
I was just say, let's find Q again. I don't like the party is split thing, even when it's somewhere safe.
I don't
Wait a
remember
second.
exactly if Randy already read up on the gloves.
Did we already?
Well, you've had that book for like 2 days.
Oh right, yeah.
Did we already leave from the wizard?
Yeah, we're just leaving it now.
You're just now leaving the wizard. You don't have to leave right now if you have something else you want to do before you guys head out.
I want to talk to the wizard.
All right.
You look very
Saroosh,
tense right now.
Saroosh turns to the wizard. So you say that you summoned those beings accidentally?
Yes. He looks confused.
And you were using materials about the Great Calamity to conduct this summoning?
Is this loud enough for us all to hear, by the way? Or all of us that were there, obviously.
Yeah.
Just checking. Keep going.
He'll look at you and say, well, I wasn't using materials. I was curious as to if anyone on the extraplanar dimensions knew about the Great Calamity.
The
Constant
creature.
low-key
Go on.
wishes Hugh was here, because he's more magically inclined than she is and might have a better idea of what's going on, but she doesn't think Saroosh looks thrilled with the turn of this conversation.
Randy stands next to Saroosh to back him up because he thinks Saroosh is trying to be intimidating, so Randy just helps.
Randy tries to help.
Yeah, exactly.
The creature we dispatched said it had a master.
He looks
Well,
surprised. Did it?
It did, and Belle looks surprised at Saroosh too.
And I was trying to interrogate it, but it proved quite resistant to my methods.
Usual charms. Constance does say that out loud, but she gives you a look like she's just amused as hell.
Belle mutters under her nose, shouldn't we know about this straight away? Everyone is keeping secrets here.
Does the wizard... I'm wondering if the wizard is lying in any way or not if
Okay,
they're
so
truly
roll
as
me
ignorant.
insight.
Yeah. I didn't even have the game open. Well, it's going to suck because Saroosh is really bad at reading people, obviously.
I mean, Randy is right there.
Yeah, I can roll
with advantage?
inside.
And Shey did say that she was there to back up Saroosh, so.
Yeah, I can roll inside. Do we get inside flanking advantage?
No, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think there's advantage for
Oh.
inside flanking.
Yeah.
Ray, can you see rolls?
Nice.
Oh, Ray, can you see the rolls this time?
Not yet because I had to refresh my page because it told me that there was an error.
Okay.
It's loading up again.
Rolled.
I rolled a 20 for inside.
I was gonna say, let's see if you can see them, because I know that was the problem last game.
Yeah. Okay. So, Randy can see that this wizard truly does appear completely baffled by the fact that this fire specter had a master. You guys can notice that he is kind of youngish, maybe a little inexperienced, not quite an apprentice, but maybe not far out of his apprenticehood.
So he's like a novice instead of an adept.
Yeah, fresh out the academy type of feel.
Well, Saroosh does not see that.
Classic magician's apprentice situation.
No real world experience.
Well, Randy is leaning over to Saroosh and he's discreetly telling him, like, look, that kid seems legit. He probably just didn't know what he was dealing with. You know, like with us, wood.
Very well. Saroosh nods and turns to the wizard. Might I suggest you not do that again?
Did Saroosh say very well out loud? Or was that you responding to it?
No, Saroosh said it.
Okay. Constance is hella amused by Saroosh. She thinks he's a hoot. It's a dry wit, but it's hilarious. Alright. Are you two confident in your confrontation with the wizard?
Did the wizard react?
No, not really. He's still looking at both of you like very confused, and he's not quite sure where that line of questioning was going, and he's like, you know.
Did anyone give you the idea to meddle with these type of things?
Saroosh looks a bit annoyed at not having thought of that question himself.
That's awesome.
So the wizard will be like, well, I have been working with the librarian, you know, Mr. Swift, the librarian Swiftgale. We've been working, you know, I've been asking him a lot of questions, and he suggested that that maybe some rituals might help, but he didn't tell me exactly which ones, so I was just testing some out.
Yes, but how did you get on the topic?
Well, all the fires that are spreading around Humblewood, we were concerned about all the fires.
Yeah, the avium has been concerned. I'm one of those people that they sent out to look into it.
Wait a minute, you are concerned about fires, and you're summoning something made out of fire to deal with it.
Belle is like next to Randy doing this. She agrees totally with Randy.
Saroosh shakes his head. He disagrees.
Constance just meant who started the conversation. Like, not what's the avium thinking about. If the conversation was brought up, who started it? That's all she wanted to know. Did the librarian bring it up to him? Did he bring it up to the librarian? How'd they start talking about it?
Is that in character, Courtney? Like Constance is asking?
Yeah.
The wizard? Oh, okay. There you go. Just questioning. Sorry, I'm not there, but
It's okay. Like, that's what she was trying to get at with her questioning. Because if he brought it up to the librarian, that it's nobody implanted the idea in his head at all. If the librarian brought it up to him, we gotta go talk to the librarian.
Does the wizard kid react at all?
I don't know.
I didn't hear a thing you guys said about that because I lost internet connection and I was completely taken out of the game.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Welcome back. So Courtney Constance was asking the wizard who had begun the discussion of the topic. Yeah.
Like
About
literally
rituals.
started the conversation, not like in a general, maybe I'm worried about it way, but in a, we were discussing this and I brought it up to the librarian, or the librarian brought it up to me.
The wizard just looks at you guys and says, I don't remember how the conversation started. We were talking about the Great Calamity and I wanted to look into it.
We should talk to the librarian.
So Randy squares up in front of him and I want to roll intimidation. And he says him, look, you better remember how you got this idea exactly and who pushed you into that direction. Because this is really serious business. My friend almost died because of you.
Nice.
I rolled a 24, Ray. The poor kid.
Okay, so yeah, the kid kind of trembles back away from him, and you guys get like, roll me perception.
All of
Those
us
of you who are close enough to understand, all of you who are close enough to be hearing this conversation.
Everyone, I think.
I had a net 1.
You got a nat 20, lady. It's a 20.
Yeah, net 20. That's what I meant.
But they're very different.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, Macaw's in the room. He's
Number.
paying attention, but he's also just like taking his time, picking out an item or whatever. So he's not super involved.
Yeah, Constance could not really. She hears them talking. She's not paying very much attention. Once Randy started,
All right, so
zoned out.
all right, so oh, it's doing the whole fucking rolls not being shown thing again. Fuck.
I got a 10.
Bell and
that.
Bell and Shey got over 20. Martin got a 19.
Nice. Shey got a 26 nat
All right,
20 on
so-
perception.
Crit.
Yeah.
All right, so as Randy is intimidating this poor little apprentice, those of you who rolled above a 15 or above kind of can start to smell something that, you know, doesn't smell very good.
Oh no.
Did they make him poop his pants?
Constance is just oblivious. Totally oblivious.
That's so sad. Poor little guy. I mean, we are an intimidating bunch. Like,
Somehow Constance is still always like, I don't know how anyone can be intimidated by Randy. Like, she knows he's scary objectively.
it's the crazy eyes. It's the crazy eyes. That's the little beady fire eyes.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Belle is
So-
like leaning towards Randy
so
and
the-
saying, Randy, maybe let's not be so harsh with him. I think it's time for us to go. She wants to spare the guy.
Yeah, well, since Randy was so close,
he has left.
he got a good whiff of what happened. So he's awkwardly patting the little wizard kid's shoulder, and he's like, there, it's okay, and slowly withdrawing.
I don't think
slowly stepping back
as Randy reaches out. As Randy reaches out to touch the wizard, he's going to yelp and jump back away from him and say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry. And just bust into tears.
Can I roll again for perception for Constance to see if she noticed?
Oh my god.
Yes, you can.
To say, or can we just give this as a given?
Oh, poor kid. Oh, yeah. He's
Macaw randomly gets a freaking gold disc that he's been chewing over for the past 20 minutes and just turns and sees the scene, and he's like, all right, I think we've done enough here. Maybe we can let this individual recover. We're sorry. I had some questions for you too, but no, you can't do something like that. I think we gotta go.
Oh my god.
Right over her head. She's what?
Yeah, we are gonna leave you here, and Belle is like pushing Randy towards the
Randy actually hurries away because he's feeling really awkward now, and his ears are going sideways and flat because he realized he kind of messed up, even though he just wanted to help.
What's Saroosh doing?
Saroosh is looking rather blank and says, let's go find the bard.
Okay. Constance will come with at this point. She's not really sure what just happened, but I guess we're leaving now.
Oh my guys, we can't take you anywhere near other people, common folk. They, in a few more days here, and they won't ever allow us to come back.
Hey, they are the ones who are calling fire demons of all things, while the world is being on fire.
But you heard the guy. They wanted to study the fire, to know how to fight it.
You know, sometimes it's better not to help.
She really does have the sweetest and biggest heart. That's so OC, but like, Belle, baby. You're so sweet.
Let's go.
On the way out, I asked Saroosh.
So innocent.
Hey Saroosh, that was just a kid, right? He was pretty young. I don't understand magical rankings, but like, what level is he compared to you or the librarian?
He is just an apprentice.
Well, I look down at my golden disc and I say, well, then whose stuff did he give us? I mean, there was a cupboard full of stuff back there.
We just nicked some shit.
Low-level, low-ranking students and researchers in the AVM are often tasked with inventory of magical artifacts. I used to be one of those people as well, cataloging all these things. That's how I found this ring.
Constance is just from a few feet away. You guys were terrible curators.
So they give the apprentices first dibs. It's a very interesting strategy.
Have you seen how big this place is? This place is the center of all magical learning. These were just minor trinkets to what is hidden here.
But you can just enroll, and then you can just play with stuff and give away or keep whatever the fuck you want.
No comment.
Randy's picking up a level of wizard. Next level. Just
like,
Possibly.
I'd like to come to school here.
I wonder how much of this stuff they mislabel because they don't want to just actually write magical dildo.
Vibrating pleasure wand, Mark.
Oh my God.
4.
I was reading a thing from like actual museum curators the other day, and they're like, you would not believe how many things that we have to mislabel because they're just sex aids, and we can't put that on signs in the museum.
Yes, I can imagine. Statuette.
It's like sure.
Ritual statue. Yes.
Sure, Jan.
Fertility aid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wonder how much magical shit that they just mislabeled. Let's do that. Oh god.
Indeed.
Sorry, that was the
Okay.
academic part of my brain.
So you guys
Humblewood
head out of
after
the Wizard's
dark.
Tower. You guys head out of the Wizard's Tower, and you go back to the library.
Oh god, Randy's enormous.
Oh, sorry. I thought I got them all.
Randy was the bad guy the whole
My
time.
site's been glitching.
Randy's the
I tell you,
BBG. Yeah.
my thing's been glitching so bad.
It might be the only way to get him to stop stealing shit from people's pockets, though, because
To
he
make
can't
him 10
fit
feet,
in their pockets.
10-foot large creature. I pickpocket everyone.
I feel like at that point he'd just pick up the people and take them along.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, you belong to me now.
He's
Eventually
picking up
just-
people and putting
to
them
be
into
fair-
his pocket.
To be fair, there is a small Randy behind Belle, but then we have a big Randy in the middle of the room.
Oh no.
Very Silent Hill.
Yeah, it's a little
I
crazy.
can't-
It's like
here's
a
the thing,
giant Randy
I can't
statue.
see the big Randy. I
Okay.
cannot see the big Randy. All I see is the little.
He's
He's up the
he's
top.
right here.
See, I see your
My
yellow
yeah.
circle or your white
Yeah.
circle, but I do not see him.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, no problem. We will
He hasn't
ignore.
loaded on my screen.
We will ignore the giant Randy. Nice. I like this map. I like this map of the library. This is really cool.
Can I have a screenshot from someone?
Thank you.
Yeah. It'll have to be someone else because I'm doing the recording.
Okay, give me a moment. I will put
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Angelika, are you getting it?
Let me refresh
Yeah,
the
I will
page
do.
and see if that helps.
Yeah, go for it.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah. While we're waiting for that to be done.
Oh, so cute.
This is the squish one that I was talking about.
Oh, hold on. I gotta look. Oh, it's
This
like a
was
little.
so cute.
It
Yeah.
looks like a little bunny or something. Is it a
I'm
little
pretty
rabbit?
sure it's a dog.
Oh,
just
it's a
going
dog.
tail.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cute.
Like a Pomeranian.
Yeah, it looks like a little Pomeranian or something. Yeah, cute.
But also, it came with inappropriate ones. I sent a few of the other inappropriate ones to friends of mine, but I kept a butt.
I love it. That would be awesome. That would be my squishy
But-
toy.
It's just,
You get swoosh, swoosh.
yeah, it's way too
Squeeze the
entertaining.
bum. Yep, nice. That's funny.
A whole bunch of them. It was a lot of fun. They're really
Yeah.
quite cute, and they've got a great hand feel to them, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the silicone ones more than the latex based ones. The ones that are like balloons. Those are a bit like, yeah. But yeah. So they've
So-
made it. They've made it to the library, Ray.
Is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
librarian present?
He
No,
is,
not on the map. At least.
He is not. Q is standing there. He's got a pile of papers, and he turns.
Belle
turns
is like
to enter.
walking quietly behind Q-tip.
Are you trying
And yes, and she jumps to cover
Okay.
your eyes while you are,
Okay.
leaned over some book, old
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
They're
So
too cute.
Surprise!
he
Oh, God, help me. They're too
kind
cute.
of jumps back a little bit and is like, oh my goodness. Yeah,
I
you
missed you so much.
Oh, I missed you too. Sorry, I got my hands full of papers. I'd hug you otherwise. Thanks. So,
Kind of looks at God help me.
Q, Bell.
Believe in yourself. Keep going.
No, your character, Steve.
Macaw.
Macaw.
Macaw, there we go. Constance kind of looks at Macaw and goes, "You realize we're gonna have to deal with this for months, right?"
I feel like it was about 10 minutes. Macaw walks over and takes the papers out of Q's hands, like, go ahead, and turn around, come back to Constance.
Comes gives you a hug.
She's not upset about it. She's just like, this is gonna be intense for a while.
Yeah.
And she takes out the ring from her bag. And look what I found for you.
Oh. He picks it up and kind of looks at it and he's like, oh, this is interesting. Thank you. I will make sure to make use of this. He puts it on his finger.
Oh.
Yes, and if you ever lose it, I look at it very carefully and I will be able to find it.
Yes, that is
And
a
she
good
says
idea.
it loud,
Yeah.
so everyone around hears.
Randy goes, shh, we are in a library. Were you raised by wolves?
That's good.
Randy, did you say something? Because it was so quiet, I didn't hear you.
Oh God, talk about staking territory, though.
So Q will say, yeah, I got a bunch of papers from Mordain there about the calamity. He says that those might help. He said he's going to be in meetings for the rest of the day and potentially for the next few days. He says,
right?
I told him about the fire demon and everything, and he said he's going to have to be in conversation with the council here and the other members of the higher up, higher ups. But he gave me a bunch of paperwork to look over, so I think we should Saroosh, maybe you could look at them and give it an eyeing.
Of course.
They should probably figure out a system to better monitor their apprentices.
I had mentioned that. Yeah, hopefully.
Just as a thought process, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we don't end the world. That'd be nice.
It's a good idea. He did thank us for our investigation into it.
But
yeah,
we need more fire right now, so.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot of history to look over, and we have another day to wait before our messenger comes back from the banditry, I believe. So that's on our schedule.
Yes.
How many more days until Hugo is back?
If that ritual of Susan's even works.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it will work. What is that attitude supposed to mean?
We spent a day and a half, DM, going out and back again?
I think so.
Yeah.
So it would be another day, I believe.
Another day.
So by tomorrow at this time, it would probably be when Hugo's complete. Okay, so Yeah,
Ugh.
Q will walk up to Saroosh and say, "I'd love to pick your brain as we go over these papers together. There's a few things I want to talk to you about."
Constance was going to ask if they wanted help, but she realizes that she might not know what they're looking for in the paperwork, and also it now sounds like he wants to chat to Saroosh alone, so she's going to let him do that without mentioning anything.
Randy starts looking for shelves with interesting books.
Macaw sits down on the paperwork and looks at Constance. He says, "Yeah, I don't. I mean, I feel fine in this place, but it's a little overwhelming. You want to like go outside and hit each other with sticks or something?"
We don't have to stay in the library. The idea was to go back to the inn. We could take these out and go.
It's generally the whole place. It's just kind of, it's
It's a little much.
It's a little much. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's not. No offense, Saroosh. It's over. It's a little much.
So are you guys leaving the avium and going outside to the root structure? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I think we're just going to the grounds. Just
all right.
Stretch our legs and whack each other with sticks a little bit, I think, was the general plan.
Cool.
Just something I've done in real life. So
Belle, are you going with them? Are you sticking around the inn?
It's like that.
What do you want to do?
She's looking suspiciously at Saroosh, and she's like, just take care of him and don't do anything stupid again. And then she looks at Q-Tip and is like, I will see you in a couple of minutes, I hope.
Yeah. Whenever you want to, we can.
You also don't do anything stupid, you hear me?
I wouldn't dream of doing anything stupid.
If something bad happens, you have to come get us.
Oh, I will.
Make a promise.
I promise I'll come get you.
Correct. And Belle turns around and it's like, now we can go.
Constance is like trying so hard not to fall apart laughing on her way out.
Yeah.
Like, it's the cutest damn thing she's seen. And she's pretty sure this is Belle's only and first major relationship like this. And it's both adorable and frightening. Because, like, the first time you have an intense relationship with anyone is usually when you're younger. And it's always frightening because you don't know how to control your emotions. And now she's seeing it replicated in an adult. She just got engaged. And she's just like,
exactly.
Oh my God, the funniest shit I've ever
And
seen.
you can see that when she walks out of the library, she's almost like dancing, just like... And if you listen carefully, you can hear her singing something under her nose.
Oh.
Nice.
Aww.
Nice. Okay, Q is going to want to know what she's singing. Let's see here.
When she walked out of the library.
Perfect for him.
Here, hold up. Let me roll.
If
Saroosh.
God,
24.
Macaw. Randy.
Macaw.
Q.
Nat 20.
Oh, you.
I was say, if Macaw and Constance wanted to hear what she was singing, what would we roll?
Probably perception, right?
That would be like a perception. That'd be a perception.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check something.
Nope. She didn't
No.
I want to just check something.
What are the rolls?
Okay.
I rolled a nat
Can't
20.
see your
rolls. So yeah, Q's is good.
So she's like this.
So what is Belle saying, Angelika?
She's singing in a different language.
Oh. Is it in Hedge?
No, it's in Druidic. So if anyone knows, they will understand. And she's singing like this. Róże są czerwone, fiołki są fioletowe. Siedzimy sobie razem pod drzewem. Kochamy się jak dwa piękne jeże. So I will translate if
Thank you.
anyone knows Druidic.
I do not know Druidic, but now I have a reason to know it.
I barely know English.
That's awesome. Thank you for doing that, because that genuinely makes it so that we don't know what you're saying. That is amazing. That's great.
It's good to know a different language than all of you.
It is good. That's awesome. Thank you,
As
Belle.
we're walking out, and Belle is like skipping along behind Constance and I'm not sure if Randy's with us or not, but I just look at Constance and I say, this is the happiest I have seen her. I, being somewhat of a warrior of sorts, am worried if Q ever breaks one of those promises. He's made a few of them at this point. I don't even know if he'll remember what he promised come a few days. So I don't know. I just don't want to see the other side of this emotion.
Yeah.
Constance is like, I am right there with you. And also, I'm surprised flowers aren't blooming out from under her feet every time she steps.
Druidcraft.
But if Raylene would allow it, there may something happen with flowers when I sing, because it's connected with what I sing about. But Raylene has to allow it to happen.
Okay. Yeah, Constance does not want to see Belle's heart broken in any way, and she will definitely take revenge against Q if he does, because Constance and Belle are about as close as you can get because they grew up in the same town. This is the closest thing to a sister that Constance has, and so by every god in the pantheon, if he's going to break her heart, she's going to break his kneecaps.
Oh my.
So I guess we go outside and hit each other with sticks for a while. That sounds like what we do.
It does.
Well, Randy knows how to behave in the library, so he tries to be very quiet and not to disturb. I'm rolling stealth, and I'm rolling at 29.
Good lord. I keep forgetting, though, you are 2 levels above us, aren't you?
Yeah, but also I have
he is.
billion skill points put into stealth and stuff like that.
No, I know, but you do have 2 levels more of skill points than I'm thinking. So it's like even higher than I'm usually thinking, which is why I'm like, oh yeah, right. I gotta go back. Thank goodness gracious.
So where is
Randy drew that card that upped his level by 2.
Nobody knows where Randy is because he's so stealthy, but he is in the library.
Okay. So Q will turn to Randy, and he'll say, what about you, Randall? What are you doing?
Are you just unaffected by his stealth?
Q just kind of always has an eye on where.
Just kind of always assumes he's there.
Yeah.
Rude. Okay. Well, I was looking for some more interesting books that have nothing to do with magic and realism.
For a split second, my mind was like, you went to look for versions of the sutra? And then I was very confused. And then it came back to the fact that you were probably looking for shit to hawk.
Now Randy was looking for interesting books, like something and some entertainment and stuff.
Yeah.
That he will slowly pocket and remove from the premises.
How dare you suspect me of such a thing?
So true.
Yeah. So Q will kind of look over at Randy, and he says, "Well, whenever you're done with stuff, Randall, just meet us back at the tavern."
For drinks?
Yeah, sure. We'll have a beverage or two.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Should I roll inside?
Go for it.
You can if you want to.
Okay, I rolled inside. I rolled 11, so Randy is happy to go to the tavern. But first he's trying to look. He's trying to find some literature of the nature that he already had snuck into the library earlier. Is there a shelf or something like that?
Quick, let him find Lord of the Rings.
Probably have to do
What
an
is Randy looking
investigation.
for?
Right?
I'm sorry.
Do you remember the stuff that he already snuck into the library and exchanged it for that book about the gloves?
You want to get that book back, or you want to exchange the book that you stole for something else?
No, he's trying to find more of the same genre.
Oh, okay. And what did you roll?
I haven't rolled anything yet. Should I roll perception?
Okay. Investigation, because you already know what you're looking for, and you know approximately where, because you've already found
damn
one
it.
book with the
Perception
that
was
genre.
8. I rolled perception 18. Okay. Where's investigation again? Yeah. Oh, that's not going to be good.
22.
Okay.
Oh, that's not going to be good. Even better than the
I
perception.
know it's not the 29 you rolled a second ago, but it's not a bad roll.
Okay, so you do manage to find more books about companions and stuff, and how to tame companions and animals and beasts and stuff like that. Though there's not a whole lot of books on that particular field of study. So you find a book labeled you find a book labeled Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
That's awesome. I had a feeling she was going to go there. That's dope, Ray. Good job. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Excuse me, I am a Slytherin.
I was going to say, make sure her house.
Randy and Gryffindor, really?
No. It's just being silly. Randy is clearly a Slytherin, as is Ray.
Okay, so Randy
Sure she's
gathers all the stuff, and then he also goes to the tavern.
Nice. So, Q.
All right, so there is no real tavern inside the avium. You're pretty much what you're going to the cafeteria.
The Great Hall.
Basically.
Oh my god, this place is so nerdy.
Weren't we staying at a hotel or something, like an inn previously?
No, you're staying at the avium.
Mm-hmm.
You were staying in an inn in Alderheart, but not an avium.
Oh,
but not at the avium.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. All right, so we're going to the cafeteria.
So Randy was looking for a tavern, and then he rolls his eyes when all he finds is a cafeteria.
Mm.
Nerds.
Okay. So,
now they do serve alcoholic drinks at the cafeteria. They do have wine, stuff like that.
Nice. Q will kind of when they get there, he'll say to Randy, Randy, I'll be with you in a little bit. Just give me a bit of time with Saroosh to talk over some of his paperwork, and like in maybe an hour.
Fine.
We'll have a drink in an hour, bud. You play cards or something. I don't know.
Cards.
Yeah.
Randy scoffs and gets his books to his other things
Mhm.
and sorts them out and looks over them, leaves through them.
Mm-hmm. So Q's gonna look at Saroosh and say, "Can we find a quiet corner to talk?"
Of course.
Thanks. So when they end up going over to wherever they're going, he'll get the papers that they put out and kind of go over them with Saroosh. I don't know what you want us to roll to look through the paperwork, Raylene.
Let's go with history.
History? Okay.
Because you guys are looking through historical documents.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay.
Who has the highest intelligence in this party? I have a feeling this is a low-end party.
Randy.
Is it Randy? Okay. I saw that investigation from Randy on +3. I was like, "Ooh, that's unexpected."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16, right? And so did Saroosh. We both rolled a 16. So it's meant to be.
Okay. So from the documents, you guys can kind of discern that the Great Calamity was this massive fire that spread through the scorched grove above most of Humblewood, or what is currently Humblewood anyway, that the Humblewood forest had extended beyond into the scorched valley, but that this scorched grove was burned by an army of kind of fire creatures, like the ember bats that you guys have already encountered, fire specters, other sorts of creatures of fire that were suddenly somehow unleashed from the elemental plane of fire. And they were led by an unknown entity that was exceptionally powerful, that was defeated several thousand years ago. And while the main boss was defeated several years ago, they never really were able to completely eradicate all of his little soldiers and and minions and stuff that were still around. That's why you guys are still encountering ember bats and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So during our studies, as we're looking over the paperwork, Q will kind of be looking at Saroosh and will say, so while I was talking to Mordain, I kind of asked him again about the talismans that we have, and he suggested that there might be somewhere that I can get rid of it for us in a proper and what's the word I'm looking for? Fiscally enjoyable way for us. Do you remember who has the amulet? Was it you?
You mean that cursed
The very
necklace?
one. That cursed necklace that we had show up.
It was not stored in my ring, that's for certain.
Okay. Do you remember where we put it? Or who has it?
I think it was put in the bag of holding. I think.
All right. And Macaw has the bag of holding?
so long.
Why do you think I remember these things?
Constance, out of character.
Me.
Out of character. Constance has the bag of holding.
Constance has the bag of holding? Okay. So, I mean, Saroosh wouldn't know. So Saroosh will...
Saroosh stays away from the bag of holding.
The bag of holding, yeah, that's right. Well, that's why I think Saroosh would know, right?
Oh, yeah, true.
Because he stays away from it.
Mm-hmm.
So do you remember who has it, Saroosh? Keeping that information in mind.
Perhaps the paladin.
Sounds right.
Aww.
All right, I'll have to ask her then. Thank you. Can I leave you to continue looking over this? I really want to go talk to Randall for a bit.
Before you go,
Oh, no.
You're
my
welcome.
my master, before our communion ended,
Mm-hmm.
had something to say about the trickster.
Oh? What did he say?
He told me to take care because he had made an enemy out of a powerful force from another plane.
Mm.
He just dropped it in right before
Just casually
our conversation ended.
sprinkled it into the conversation.
That's concerning. Did he say who this powerful enemy is?
No. And to be honest, I am in no hurry to establish that line with my master right now.
Yeah. It's intriguing how fate can intervene with tricksters. Q kind of smiles, and he he gives you a pat on the shoulder and says, "Thank you so much for your time, Saroosh."
Saroosh only blinks.
That's pretty standard.
Macaw. Macaw.
Saroosh will stay behind for a bit to check if there's anything else, but will eventually follow. But I think out of character, I think that was all the information that could be gleaned from this anyway.
I believe potentially there's
Yes.
yeah.
Not
That's kind of the feeling of it.
So wait, the librarian isn't in right now, is he?
No, he's in meetings.
out of character. I thought you were going to stop after you said my patron told me to take care of the bard, because I thought it was going to be very old-timey slang for remove him from being living. And it seemed very accurate to what your patron had already asked of you. So I was like, wow, you went all 1920s gangster on us. Cool. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Saroosh can't look into a problem that he has, I guess. No, I think we have all the information that we can find at this moment. I shall return with you.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a drink with Randall here, in private, if that's all right, and yeah, just kind of catch up with him. It's been a bit.
Macaw. This family's adorable.
Yeah, DM. So, Q realizes that it only took a little bit of time to talk to Saroosh, and he says to Randy, "Look, bud, can you stick around here for a little bit? I just wanted to walk and talk with BB. It's been a while since I've talked to them, and I wanted to go and check on something with Constance as well. Here, you know what? I'll buy you a pitcher. What do you drink nowadays?"
What do they have?
Cheapest, fastest rocket you can find.
Q will put down.
Yeah, they got some wine and probably some cheap ale.
Q will
mead?
Q will go over to the bartender and kind of quietly speak to the bartender and put a platinum piece down.
Whoa!
Oh,
And get a platinum piece.
And he's going to say, you know, take care of my friend. You know, make sure he's happy.
Make sure he doesn't drink too much.
Yeah. So he
Question though, where did you get the platinum piece? And how many gold is a platinum worth? Is it 100?
10 gold to a platinum.
Oh, all right. That's not as worried. I thought it was like some crazy amount. I was like, Jesus, where the fuck are you getting this?
Q does some stuff around town, man. You guys, you know, he's a bard. He's able to tell some stories, and people pay him for that sometimes. So,
this is true.
So yeah, he kind of gives Randy a good hard slap on the shoulder and says, "Drink up, enjoy. I'll be back before you know it."
Randy grins and gives him a thumbs up.
Love you, Randall.
Randy's like, don't make it weird.
And he kind of walks off. He taps BB on the shoulder and whispers to him. Yes.
all right.
Taps BB on the shoulder and whispers
Bartholomew
to him.
will get up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bartholomew will get up and follow him along behind.
Yeah.
Bartholomew has continuously been shooting Q-tip some odd glances, you know, every now and then, as they head off. And they're gone for, I guess, about, what do you want to say, about 15, 20 minutes? 15 minutes?
Yeah, about
How long
that.
do you want to say they're gone for?
Before they're gone, Q will actually go with BB to where Constance would be and ask Constance about the amulet and see if he can get the amulet.
He is outside.
Okay, yeah.
Now with.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot. He needs to do that.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Bell and Macaw.
Okay.
Nope. Apparently we're going to a nearby meadow.
So they walk outside toward Macaw, Bell, and Constance.
Yeah.
BB kind of hangs back. Bartholomew kind of hangs back a little bit to let Q go talk to Constance.
Yeah.
And he's watching. Watching Macaw and Bell.
Yeah. So Q walks up and kind of smiles at the group and says, "Hey, Constance, I was wondering if I could grab that talisman that we have off of you."
Macaw throws a stick at Q. Fight me. And attacks him with the stick.
Q grabs the stick and says, "How about you?" And he, with amazing speed, comes at you. You wouldn't think that the hedge could move like this, but he comes at you really quick and like right in the chest.
Just am fast.
I didn't say go. All right. Give him what he wants. Give him the spoils of victory.
And Q gets this like little
To find it while
in
this is
his
going on.
eyes, victory. It's like that was
Fine.
easier than I thought. Thank you.
So she finds the amulet and hands it over.
Nice, thank you. He kind of nods and grabs the amulet off of you and puts it, tucks it into his robes.
That's fine.
And he looks at Belle and says, I'll see you soon.
And Belle just waits for him to turn around, and she's like, Q-tip.
Forgot to give her a kiss.
He turns and he's like, oh, right. Sorry, how could I? And he is going to... Okay, so he is going to dip you and kiss you
Belle is like that. Wait. What are you scheming right now with that talisman? Don't think that this kiss will make me forget what I saw just right now. And Belle's like that.
I'm gonna out of
Did
character.
you forget your promise
Out
already?
of character, I'm gonna admit I don't remember what this talisman does.
It's that super evil one we were supposed to destroy.
Oh shit.
Q says,
Why are you taking this talisman?
Me decision, my bad.
Q says to you, I'm getting rid of it and getting some money for it. Mordain tuned me into a proper way to get rid of this, so it's not dangerous.
Did you forget to tell us about it? You promised like an hour ago that you won't be going on your own doing stuff.
Oh, I'm not going on my own. I'm taking
Dangerous
BB with.
stuff.
Listen, darling, I'm not going. I'm taking BB with me
Why BB and not us?
because BB and I are going to have a talk, and we're going to a not so nice part of the neighborhood. We'll be okay.
And Belle looks at everyone. I think that we all will go there, yes? We are not gonna leave Q-tip and BB without help, right?
Q, if us being there would help, yeah,
so
we can.
Bartholomew will walk over and say, I think we can handle a fence alone.
Wait, I thought we were disposing of it. That sounds like someone else is going to get this terrible item.
It's human sacrifice, isn't it?
Belle is like, what?
Mordain assured
Q did
me.
say that he was going to. Q did say that he was going to get rid of it and get money for them at the same time.
Yep.
True.
I'm disposing of this in the way that is efficient.
Great.
He said that efficient, not ethical.
Or permanent.
What? Oh no, Q-tip. No. You are not going anywhere. Sit down here.
I mean, if you really all want to come with me, that's
of course
totally all right.
And Belle turns towards others. We want to come with him, yes?
Well, I thought we had agreed to destroy that. That is made of pure evil and should not exist. I thought we at least all had that as a baseline.
Well, we can talk to the fence when we get there and make sure that he's going to do what he does with it.
Now, I might
Mordain
be
told me that,
a city boy, but I don't like. To me, a fence would sell things, and participate in that type of illegal activity.
Or divine
okay, maybe I'm using the wrong word here. I see people who buy things as fences. Perhaps the proper word is a acquirer of artifacts of a magical nature. This is a collector. Mordain said he's a collector and that he can be trusted.
He says that he can be trusted, but do you believe that? Do you know him personally?
Well, I don't know this collector personally, but I know I spoke to Mordain, and Mordain assured me that this guy is on the up and up.
Well, why don't we go talk to him anyway? We can all make the determination after we at least have a chat, and we'll go from there.
We totally can.
Some evil entity will find the last piece of evil items that they need to destroy half the population of the universe, will find it exactly in the collection of this collector.
I mean, if nothing else, we might be able to figure out a way to fucking destroy it while we talk to him, so...
Let's go get Randy then.
Well, all right then.
She doesn't know enough about magical items. Adam, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I'm just writing something.
Okay.
Sorry, do I look weird?
You just looked asleep.
No, I'm awake. I'm good. Sorry.
I wasn't sure if you'd
It
fallen
did look a little sad. I was like, oh, we upset Adam. Is this?
Oh God, no.
This is his thing, and we've all shown. We will come with you. He's like, you don't have to. We have it, but we will come with you.
Me, it's all good. Come.
Right.
Out of character, Adam, you have to be prepared that Belle will not let you go anywhere alone.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, when I said this was probably gonna be intense puppy love and like go into something deeper, I meant it. This was like
Belle
rush.
Belle remembers 2 times when he went alone somewhere and then we didn't know what happened to him. So no more going alone anywhere. With dangerous talismans, especially.
This is fair. And to be fair, if I had remembered out of character what this talisman was, I might not have just handed it over so blasé.
Yeah.
I might have had some questions before I handed it over.
By the way, out of character, who is Mordain? Because I forgot to.
The librarian.
Okay, thanks.
I thought Swift was the librarian.
No, it's something is his last name, isn't it?
Yes. Mordain Swift.
Oh, okay.
Mordain
all right.
Swift, that's his name.
Oh, that's on me for my notes.
That's okay. We were all close. In some way, we were all right.
I'm asking a question that I wrote down. Who's Mordain? Yeah. Check your notes next time, Angelika.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
The librarian's name I remembered. The talisman, not so much.
Hold on. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
His
Swift
name
Gale.
is Mordain Swift Gale.
Yeah.
Well, looks very right and proper.
Yeah.
So, like, one would expect the people he would introduce you to would also be usually right and proper. Just visually. Also, I suspect, given his age, that he's been the librarian here at the Avium for quite some time, which says that he is probably in decent moral standing, at least, because if you weren't, you'd have burned yourself out in a place that's surrounded by arcane spells, because you'd have found them and wanted to do them. Evil people are rarely unambitious, and it's a real shame. Which is a cooler sentence than I meant it to be.
Nice.
I have a note. I just want to, from one of our first sessions. All it says is Randy stole a flower from the cat, but Macaw isn't aware of this.
It was the
I don't know what cat we had.
It was the merchant.
Oh, the merchant.
It was the merchant.
Oh,
it was
merchant.
right, Eliza.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. From the cat.
It's not an actual cat. It was.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
That would have been a lot funnier though if you picked a flower off a real cat.
Yeah.
Was it a flower? I thought he stole
Shey,
item. Yes.
roll a Constitution saving throw for that ale that you're consuming.
What is it? Sketchy
while
ale?
all this is happening.
Is it sketchy ale or just getting?
No, but you got it every time. Well, every time that you drink, from when you drink a whole cup of wine, you have to make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah. And they've been gone for a little while now, so I'm assuming that Randy has finished at least one glass of wine.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I wanted to make sure it was in fact
at least two at least. So yes.
Randy rolled a 10 and a 7. Right.
Okay, so Randy, you're definitely feeling it. Your vision's kind of hazy.
You're on your way.
You're swaying a little bit. You can't quite see straight.
Hopefully you're sitting.
And you're feeling very, very, very happy.
Yeah. Randy is climbing on the table and dancing and stuff.
Nice.
While drinking more.
Nice.
Hey, it was a platinum. It was a platinum piece. He has to take advantage of this. This is free booze.
Oh yeah, and it's powerful. So,
glass 3, Randy. They'll cut you off if you act too crazy too fast.
No, not for the 10 platinum. I think you do care of that.
Yeah. So, Q will lead the group back to the library. And is Saroosh still at the library, or is Saroosh followed along with BB and
company
and stuff and company?
Yeah, Saroosh is following, but completely oblivious as to what's going on.
Okay. So Q will come back and grab Randy and say, "Come on, Randy, let's go. We're gonna go get rid of this amulet and talk to someone."
You said he was a collector of artifacts?
Yeah, apparently.
Macaw's just making suspicious sounds.
We just have I feel like I'm offending people today, but I do feel like bringing an intoxicated Randy might be a
He'll be fine.
Aggressive.
Randall, you can behave yourself, right?
Of course I can. Randy empties his wine glass and picks up another one for the go.
Cool.
Constance is just very much of the opinion that he cannot keep his hands to himself when he is sober. And
can't believe what
has lowered exponentially the more liquor that he's had.
Randy just rolled a net 20 for Constitution.
That glass goes down like water.
Belle is like looking with open eyes at Q-Tip and Cuddly when he just said that Randy can behave himself.
Don't worry, he'll be fine.
He rolled a 21, nat 20, which means that he just basically forced himself sober. He could walk a straight line right now.
I don't know whether I prefer a tipsy Randy or not tipsy Randy.
I am not sure either. No, they both present problems.
All right. So you guys leave the cafeteria with Randy and head back to the library. Yes.
Is
he sobering up from that net 20, or is just that one glass not having any effect?
That one glass, I don't think had an effect on you. That just went down like water for you.
Yeah, just that one. Yeah.
So, we're gonna go to where the collector is, Ray.
Okay. So you guys head back to the library where Saroosh is still studying papers.
No, Saroosh is following us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you guys go back to the library, and you guys head down the stairs over here. And it gets a little bit darker as you're going down, and the staircase starts to wind just a little bit. And I'm going to switch you guys over to the next map. Down here.
On computer, you can do it.
Oop, gotta put Q-tip over here too.
Was it so dark
As
here
I say,
before?
just seeing black.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I haven't. Yeah, I know I haven't revealed it yet. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm doing the.
Make sure my thing was working. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
No, you're fine. I forgot to do the reveal. So you guys are heading down the staircase, and you guys come to a door. Q-tip is leading you guys down. And when he opens up the door, you guys find yourself in like an old abandoned classroom. It looks like within the avium.
Cool. Sketchy, but cool.
And it looks a little. Yeah, it does look a little sketchy. The door opens. It's kind of dark inside whenever you first enter in.
Does it look like
You guys walk into the room.
sound?
Does it look what?
Does it look structurally sound?
Structurally.
Sound.
Oh.
Structurally sound, like, is it going to collapse on us?
Well, I don't know. You said it was sketchy.
No, it's not going to collapse on you.
Like horror movie sketchy, or like I'm going to step on the floor. It's going to go away.
Just dusty and old, right?
No, like
Tim, like.
Yeah, like very, very, very unused.
Is it kind of like Pelagius?
That whole huge thing.
In Skyrim? In Solitude?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Kind of like that.
Okay.
So as you guys enter into this very dark room, Q-tip walks away from you guys just a little bit, and then all of a sudden the lights turn on. Yeah. And you find that Q-tip is quite a bit further away from you guys than you originally might have thought.
Belle rushes towards him quickly.
Oh, okay, there we go. I was to say my map's got a giant exclamation point and a triangle on it. I don't know what's up with that.
Hopefully it'll load up quickly.
Yeah.
It just if you don't see it.
It appeared. The triangle's just down at the bottom, but I just. All right. Okay. Cool. We're just gonna roll with it. If it starts appearing with lots of stuff.
So you guys are in. So as you guys enter into the room, the door behind you shuts.
It's always sketchy.
By the way, I don't know if you heard, but Belle will rush towards Q-tip.
Okay, so the room appears to be empty besides all of you guys in there. Mm-hmm. And the tables and stuff that you find that have suspicious parts on them.
I know that they're bone in the picture, but are they bone in real life or are they bone in flesh?
Oh, they are bones in real life.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
So
I find one
as you guys enter in, you might hear some noises off to the upper left-hand side where you see that there's a door over here. You'll also see that Q-tip is standing in front of a door as well. And as you guys are standing there, the door on the top side bursts open, and if I can get my stupid thing here, someone new arrives in the room.
It is another Hedge.
Q-tip.
As he pops out, he. Sorry, go ahead, Jim.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
As he pops out, he looks at you guys. He looks at the the gentleman across from you guys standing at the door, and he says, "That's not me. That's shit. Just attack him." And the Q-tip.
Randy takes a sip of his wine, and I want to roll inside.
Do we have I would say, do we have to roll initiative right now?
Yeah, and does Belle manage to get to Q-tip? The first Q-tip.
30.
Belle is about halfway across the room whenever the second Q-tip bursts into the room and claims that the other one is an imposter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she stops there and looks here and here.
Can someone see what I rolled? Because I can't.
16.
Yeah, you rolled a 16.
Inside.
Yeah, she rolled a 16 inside.
What does Randy take from
You
that was with us saying
roll it again because hold on. Roll it again because you're going to be rolling with a disadvantage because you are drunk as fuck.
Oh, okay. God damn it. 10.
10.
So all Randy sees is that there are 2 Q-tips.
This is good stuff.
Saroosh looks at suddenly notices where he is and looks at the 2 Q-tips and casts Detect Evil and Good.
Okay.
All right.
In the meantime, Belle wants to look at the other Q-tip and wants to check if he has the gift from her mother, from Henwin.
Q-tip at the top door is wearing the belt from Henwin. Q-tip.
The one on the left, yes?
Yeah, the one on the top left is wearing the gift.
As you cast Detect Good and Evil, as Saroosh casts Detect Good and Evil, he will get a strong good aura from the top left Q-tip, but the Q-tip on the right, his visage suddenly starts to waver a little bit.
Yeah.
And he disappears and turns into a raccoon.
Another raccoon.
And
he's just in the back like, we don't get paid enough for this.
He looks at, the raccoon looks at Randy, and he looks at Q-tip, and he looks at Belle. Oh, he looks around the group, and he's like, well, I guess that went to shit, didn't it? Well, you, Hedge, I leave you with a gift from your betrothed. And he tosses the ring to Q-tip, and Q-tip catches it. He goes, fat lot of good it's going to do you, though. Brother, Randall, what are we going to do with you? I got what I came for. I really don't care much about you. But I'll leave you with a parting present. If you survive this, well, maybe we'll meet each other again sometime soon.
Can Belle, while he talks, can I do something?
Hold on. As this Mapach is speaking, Shey, Randy will recognize this raccoon as his older brother.
Oh my god.
This is Oswald Raccoon, Randy's older brother.
And I thought you called me Randall because you were mad at me. Oh my god.
No, I called you Randall because it's your name. Randall.
So this was
Randy throws his wine glass at him.
So while his
Can we do something while he's talking? Yes, because Belle wants to do something when he's talking.
Right. And so does Constance. So
can we roll, or I don't know? Because he monologues.
He's monologuing a little
Adam?
bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Adam, go ahead and do what you were going to do.
All right. So Oswald snaps his fingers, and he ends up casting a dimension door behind him in the doorway. And as he walks out, he says,
Oh, come on.
he says, "We'll meet again." And he looks at Belle and he says, "It's a shame I never got that second kiss." And he walks.
He didn't get the first kiss because I was like this. Stop. He didn't
When
get the
you
first kiss.
were at the library,
Yeah.
did he give you a kiss at the library?
The only kiss was at the library was a hug.
Oh, it was a hug.
Yes, at the library was a hug.
He'll say, "It's a shame I didn't get that kiss," and walk through the dimension door. And as he does, the bones begin to form in the center of the room.
Does at least the wine glass hit him before that Randy is throwing at him?
Yeah, the wine glass would have hit him.
Everybody,
damage.
roll initiative.
There's
But shouldn't we be able? Yes, shouldn't we be able to roll initiative before he left? Because I don't think we will be standing while he monologues.
This will be a surprise round on the cluster, I think.
But he monologues. This is his surprise.
Yeah. We had opportunity.
So
but
yeah,
it's not as dramatic.
I rolled a 21.
We're trying to end the session. We're trying to end the session on a dramatic note.
I can dramatically ensnare him in vines and lift him up into the air and just kind of
give it a shot. Give it a shot, guys.
Yeah, I wanted to use entangled on him, and you didn't allow it.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to play the long game. And then you're like, "Oh, let's go. Everybody come." And I'm like, well, this is going to turn into, instead of just taking out one character, we're going to take out the whole group. Okay.
Yeah, this was originally supposed to be only a way to get rid of BB, because I was going to have him kill off Bartholomew since Mal's not coming back.
Yeah, I was going to kill
have
BB.
him die.
Yeah, BB could still die.
Or you can fall through the dimensional door. That way, if you need him as an NPC.
With a talisman. He went away with a talisman.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He has the talisman.
You morons gave him the talisman. In character.
Sounded
had
like
an evil dictator for a brother who's a necromancer. We'd maybe have been a little more paying attention, but no. Just like to mention that.
Yeah, Randy has a really secret past, right? I mean, he didn't tell any of us about him. That's how Q got trapped.
I don't know everything.
All right.
I mean, Belle. Who knew here about Belle's family's origins? Nobody.
Yes. Nobody.
Yeah, but you know your family. She didn't know who hers was before they showed up 2 days ago.
This is true.
Oh my god, now I get blamed for what family I come from. This is exactly why I didn't tell it in the first place.
Well, look at that. I rolled a 19. That's the first time I've ever rolled well with initiative. I usually roll like a 4.
Q rolled a 22.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and stop here for today.
Dope.
And when we pick up next session, we'll pick up with
battle.
The fight against the Cobble Fright.
Did you see all the initiatives? Because I don't know if you can see the rolls.
Yeah. Q is 22.
No, I don't have them. But they will.
They
will be on the thing when I come back.
Okay.
I'll text it to you, Ray.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Q 22.
Also, when do players ever do what their DMs are expecting? Come on.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I feel bad that I had to play.
Oh, we adjusted.
Yeah, we did. I'm pretty easy and fly on the.
Wait for that. Talk with Belle. When did you go alone? Because Belle will want to know how did that change happen.
Because Q went to see Mordain,
We all went to the wizard, yeah.
And
Yeah.
When we got our stuff at the beginning of the session.
Then stuff, and then Q got switched. So yeah.
Yes. Q has been switched this entire session. The entire session, it has not been Q-tip.
By the way, Q-tip, you don't have the ring. You don't have the ring. He has your ring.
No,
Who
he
does?
threw the ring.
No, he threw it.
He threw the ring.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna keep my treasure.
Good luck trying to use it, but he did throw it back in the room.
He did.
Yeah, he did not, however, throw the amulet back.
No.
So he's
he was there for the amulet. Like, there was no throwing that away.
Although I would have laughed really hard if he'd accidentally chucked that. That'd be some ADHD shit right there.
Yeah.
Just like, I'll throw what's in my pockets because it's, oh god, it was something else in my pocket that I thought.
Yeah.
There.
Oh no, now he has my credit card. No.
Gonna rack up
Randy, Courtney, Saroosh, Macaw, Bell. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Why did he buy The Office 17 times?
So now I've got to read all that stuff that Belle and Macaw and Constance were doing.
Freaking adorable.
Yeah.
Too.
So I am so glad this didn't go the way I originally thought it was going to go, because the way I originally thought this was going to happen was that we were going to go back to the tavern, and that Randy or the Bell was going to at night be like, oh, Q, come and, we could share a room now. And I was going to be like, oh no.
Oh snap.
Oh no, Oswald is going to have to sleep with Bell. How is he going to get out of the room and get Randy and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, poor Randy got roofied and poor, yeah. He put a platinum down on the thing and he said, yeah, just drug this freaking.
Told you it was hit money.
Yeah.
Yep. Is a drug him, give him the cheapest wine and the most roofies that you can possibly get in this without.
If Belle was there, she would ask you, where did you get that platinum from? Because she knew that you didn't have money because she had to give you her money.
Exactly, Belle. But Belle wasn't there.
But Belle didn't allow you to go with the talisman alone, at least.
Yes, exactly. Which makes for more fun, because if this had been a 1v1 Randy versus Oswald, that would have ended really bad. And I would have felt really bad for killing Shey's character. But this was meant to be a I'll see you sometime.
I regret now stopping half the way, because I would love to be next to Oswald and jump after him, because Belle would do that.
She's like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you.
Bitch, you impersonated my man.
Just hands up immediately.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
That was awesome. You actually made him have to use like 3 of his first like stronger level spells, because instead of disguising himself, he had to polymorph himself to look like Q. So he used polymorph, and then he ended up having to use Dimension Door, and then he had to summon that cluster. So he ended up wasting like a level 5 and a couple level 4 spells. So
but from now on, Belle will be so suspicious of everyone that every day she will be checking if they are wearing what they were supposed to be wearing.
I have to have a code word. You're gonna have to have code words.
Exactly.
It's gonna be like an episode of Mr. Robot where it's like banana, Texaco. And I was like, all right, let's go, let's talk. It's gonna be like just like yeah. The easy way to
character.
Yes.
Okay, go. Keep going.
No, go for it.
I was just say, out of character, I'm glad that Saroosh passed that for history, because Ray gave the fake Q and Saroosh all that information, And I think at some point the party will need that information. Hopefully Saroosh,
Yes.
because we don't actually know what was researched, right? Like we
Yes.
just got picked up in this.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
we actually wouldn't have any information if fake Q had gotten it all.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the fake Q was the one that grabbed the papers in the first place. He needed a storyline to drop you guys, but the papers were helpful. He didn't want to not help. He just wanted to get rid of his brother and get his amulet. And, well, motivations, man, motivations. So when Saroosh said to
you know that I was thinking, why suddenly you changed calling from Randy to Randall? I was thinking, why does he now call her Randall, not Randy?
Yep.
Well, I thought it was. I thought it was because of the thing about the Rouge ring that he was mad or something.
Use your full name, kind of thing.
Oh, your brother wouldn't know that people call you Randy. He would just be like Randall.
I love how many.
Trouble. I'm gonna call you Randall.
Clues there were that we didn't pick on.
The Randall was a big one. And
the coin.
And the coin. And when Saroosh said about being aware of the trickster and being wary because he has a powerful enemy, or he's made a powerful enemy, and I'm like, it's funny how fate sometimes works. And what else? What was the last one I did? Oh, I look forward to it. With the drinks. I look forward to catching up with you. It's been a while. Yeah, that was my other clue. I loved doing this, guys. I hated as a player, I hate pulling stuff like this on my fellow table mates, but as a DM,
we can see how much you hate it right now. We can see.
I loved doing it. Because it's story, right? I so hated
that. Was
that.
Terrible.
I'm so sorry. It was so good. It's story driven, right? Like, and so if we're all telling a story together, this makes for, now we have somebody to hate together.
But I must say that at one of the sessions that my friend did his system, yes, we had something like Guardians of the Galaxy, and my character and the others' characters were taken by someone else, and we had to play not our roles. I had so much fun.
It is. It's fun playing a different role.
Trying to not give everything away and to play for my new character. Yeah. That's great.
Like that performance check I rolled was to see if he would kiss you like Q would kiss you. And
I'm so glad there was no kiss.
And I'm like, oh my God, thank God. Because I'm like, oh, how is Belle going to react when she figures out that Q is not Q? And it's like,
be prepared to be chained to Belle for a long time.
I'm pretty sure she'd have turned that raccoon into a pair of shoes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this got personal now.
If only you could see the texts between me and Ray. They are awesome.
I'm sure.
When you guys were like, Adam, you look like you're sleeping. I'm like, my text to Ray was, what was it here? Hold on. Ray goes, what if inadvertently Oswald upset Belle? I go, LOL, Q won't break Belle's heart. And she's like, Oswald might though. And I'm like, maybe. But I don't want to have his cover blown. I go, he wants two things, the amulet and Randy. And then I said, dropping the proper name. Because I was calling Randy Randall every time. I'm like, how long before Randy is like, why are you calling me Randall?
Did notice
if Belle was there next to you, she would ask you. The same with the coin. I would ask you too, but
did you get the platinum?
But I wouldn't think that you weren't the real Q-tip. I would just like to know, where did you get it from?
Yeah. How'd you pick up a platinum? Like,
yeah, Constance would have been confused about the platinum. Just from like I didn't realize we had platinums in this party.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
We have platinum, right?
We have. We
I
would.
don't think constant.
I don't think we would end up like if you have something like 1,000 something gold, you're not going to carry around 1,000 coins. Like, thank God we don't use encumbrance rules because otherwise, you know, our DM loves us. We don't use encumbrance. Yeah, gold would keep us.
Make it as jaybirds, and we'd still be wearing too much.
Yeah, because I mean, 50 gold coins is supposed to be.
I don't count. I don't weight of gold. I don't count the weight of your money.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Now, I will say that if you guys are carrying, like 20 gazillion weapons and whatever not and shit like that, then I'm gonna start saying, okay, you guys are carrying a little bit too much. Like Randy has a shit ton of like crap that he's carrying around.
Yes.
So yes, Randy is encumbered right now because he literally has a shit ton of junk. He's just carrying around a whole bunch of junk.
I also have a bunch of stuff that I need to.
But I don't count the weight of your money.
But you have a bag of holding.
No, I know, and that's why my numbers aren't right because like they're not in the bag of holding. So I got to figure out how much of it is in the bag of holding.
Don't worry about your encumbrance right now. I don't think that we're working with encumbrance rules.
I figure as long as I don't go like freakishly over,
yeah,
then it's okay. Because
question about money.
Yes.
Like 150 or something.
Yeah. Okay. So Randy does not have a bag of holding, and he is carrying a knife, a cooking pot, a winter blanket, common clothes, heavy crossbow, breastplate, water skin, honey pot, cured meat, coleslaw, pickling herring, wine, jam, bread loaf, butter, veggies, tinderbox, potion for healing, like dagger, cloak of invisibility, wax candle that roars like a bonfire, playing card set, dice set, dirty magazines, punch ice. See, he has a shit ton of stuff.
A lot of things.
It's those creatures from last weekend with all the stuff on their backs.
It's like a camper's bag, though. I assume that our backpacks are like camper bags, where you tie your bedroll to the top or the bottom. You got your pot hanging off the side. You got
my God!
No, I believe that too. Right? You okay?
Oh,
okay.
My God!
What?
Now, 4 p.m., the exact time that we're supposed to be stopping the session, and now I can see y'all's rolls.
Wow. That's awesome.
On the money topic.
Yes.
Like, did everyone spend all of that money? Because, like, Randy pulled the card, and that was like 6,000 gold for everyone in the party.
No,
like
we still have
we still have a good chunk of it. It's just
yeah, my jam and my tin of cookies also cost a lot.
Yeah.
Not my jam, but Saroosh's jam.
Yeah.
That's what I was just surprised when people were saying like
I still have
people
3,000.
have money. Like I have 500 platinum pieces, 100 gold pieces or something like that. Like Macaw didn't buy much of anything.
I have 3,540 gold.
I have 900 gold something.
Yeah.
So something like that.
Yeah.
Belle is just looking at the map that she's standing next to that boss we are fighting next time.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have so much gold, but I have a lot of gold.
I'm
not complaining, but I've got 6,500 pieces. So.
Nice.
Is this the concert, Martin?
Yes. If anyone else wants to watch, I kind of want to start watching now because I'm about to go on.
Do it. Put it on.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
You do that. I'm going to shut my fucking door. It's cold.
This is cool. I don't understand what he's singing.
Not that good. He's
this
one
is
of
cool.
the
This is interesting.
local idol. Adam, you're still recording though?
Oh yeah, sorry. I could turn that off.
Shey, are you watching?
I'm starting to because I only have a phone.